welcome to the 2021 Trojan Marching Band season. I'm so excited about our band camp next week and can't wait to get the band back out onto the field. The point of this video is to give you an overview for the week and also some information about the upcoming season, talk about the schedule for next week, talk about what you need to bring for next week, and ultimately give you the tools to be a positive participant in the marching band and a great teammate and member of the group. For the most part, our goals and objectives are the same for the week, and that is to learn our pregame show, learn our halftime music and our drill for the halftime show, to build the process and build the procedures that we will use throughout the rest of the season, and then ultimately to create a great experience and some great memories, make new friends, reintroduce yourself to old friends, and to really just enjoy our week together at East Lansing. Band camp starts Monday morning at 8 o'clock. We have a staggered drop-off time, so please make sure that you're paying attention to that. If you are in the drum line or the front ensemble or the color guard, I'd like you to come at about 8 o'clock, and you're going to check in and make sure that you have all of your paperwork turned in and your health form turned in, and then you're going to go to the west field or the practice field by the library. If you are a woodwind player, you can come at about 8:20. You'll go through the same process, and if you are in the brass section, you guys should arrive at about 8:40. Now, I'm asking that all parents do come and check your student in to make sure that you have, again, the health form turned in and that all fees are paid. Hopefully by 9 o'clock, we'll have everybody checked in, and we'll do kind of a general briefing, again, out on the west field, and then we'll begin our marching band camp at about 9 o'clock. We will rehearse the morning primarily outside doing visual rehearsals. We'll end those mornings with a music rehearsal. From 12 until 1, we'll have a lunch period, and that will include obviously eating lunch. Please bring your own lunch. If you have an issue with that, please contact me, and I'll see if the school can help provide lunches, but I'm expecting everybody to bring their own lunch. And then we'll also use a little bit of that time for some social fun activities and uniform fitting, kind of just some downtime away from doing marching band, but we won't take the entire time to eat. That will take us to 1 o'clock. From 1 until 2:30, we're back out on that west field, and then we'll use that time primarily for learning the drill exercises, so learning the pregame spots, learning your drill for halftime, and then that goes until 2:30, and then from 2:30 to 4, you'll have a sectional time with the sectional coaches that I've hired for the week. At 4 o'clock, we will be done with the kind of the main part of marching band camp, and we will go home at 4 o'clock, and you can have dinner, you can have rest time. I know some sections are kind of organizing some fun section things, maybe a section dinner or something like that, so kind of be on the lookout for that. And then the band room opens up again at 6:30, and we'll rehearse from 7 to 9 again in the evening. The first part of the day, the kind of 8:30 until 4 time, or the 9 until 4 time, is really kind of like working on all the individual elements of the marching band experience, and then the evening is really where we have a chance to put all of that together. So it's a really important time that we have together, and again, we'll be primarily on the west field. We will get a chance to be on the main marching band field, the main football field throughout the week, but we are trying to kind of keep that grass healthy and not beat up that field too much. That's kind of the schedule for the week until Friday. Friday, again, the band room will open at 8 o'clock. At 8:30 is when we start our kind of conditioning and visual rehearsals at 8:30 on the west field. And then the afternoon's a little bit different, so instead of having that kind of extended visual and sectional time, we'll have a little bit of a dress rehearsal, and then we'll have a performance for parents at 5 o'clock on the main football field. Again, so Monday morning, if you are a percussionist or in the color guard, you should arrive at 8. You'll be done at about 4 o'clock that day. And then if you are a woodwind player, you should arrive about 8:20, and again, you'll be done at 4. And then if you are a brass player, you can arrive at 8:40. All other days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, please arrive between 8 and about 8:25. We'll start promptly at 8:30 those days, but the band room will open and kind of be ready to go at 8 o'clock. Okay, what to bring to camp? Lots of stuff to bring to camp this year. Because we're not staying at a camp and we don't have a cabin and kind of a place to house all of our stuff, I'm asking all students to bring a backpack, all right? Everybody needs to have a backpack to house all of your stuff and kind of carry it from place to place. Within your backpack, here's what you need to have. Number one is your music binder. And all students need a music binder except for color guard students, but all students that play an instrument need to have a music binder. In the binder goes your halftime music, your pregame music, any other materials that I might pass out to you. And in my binder, I have these clear plastic sheets that really protect the music. It makes a huge difference. I have some of those at school, probably not enough for everybody, so if you have your own, that would be great. And again, if you're not able to print off your music, I do have some copies at school, and we can print it off at school, obviously. It just makes things a lot easier and faster if you can have all this stuff ready to go on Monday morning. Really important that everybody has a binder. It's like our textbook for marching band. All right? The next thing everyone needs to remember to bring is a lunch, right? You'll need a lunch every day at marching band camp. Bring something healthy and nutritious. You can bring a snack also if you want to, but we will, like I said, at about 12 o'clock every day from 12 until 12:30, we will have a lunch break. If you're not able to provide a lunch, please contact me as soon as possible. I can try and help you get a lunch, but everybody should bring their own lunch. The next thing is a water bottle, okay? Now this is a ginormous water bottle. If you don't have one this big, that's okay. Bring whatever you have, but you need to bring water. We're not going to have great access to water at the building. You will have an opportunity to refill these, but if I were you, I would bring as big a water bottle as you can, all right? The next thing you're going to want to bring is a hat, if you have one, right? A hat is great because it protects your face from the sun, okay? You can see I have a little shadow here, and it protects your nose and all those things, and so bring a hat if you have one. It's not a requirement, but it will keep that sun off of your face. And also I have sunscreen, all right? Sunscreen, really important. We're going to be outside 100% of the time. So for like 8 hours a day, you're going to be outside. I'll try to get you in the shade as much as possible, but if I were you, I'd bring your own sunscreen. And with that, sunglasses, okay? So trying to keep you safe, keep you protected. I would consider wearing really light-colored clothes. So you're not wearing, if you're not wearing black, or dark-colored clothes that are going to kind of absorb the heat. Wear light-colored clothes, and don't wear jeans. You're going to want to wear shorts. Please make sure that you wear athletic shoes. Okay, everything I have is navy blue. How appropriate. Okay, so please make sure you have athletic shoes. You cannot wear sandals. You cannot wear Birkenstocks. You need to have a pair of like the most athletic shoes that you have. Okay, and you need to make sure that you bring a towel. Okay, this is not a huge towel, but this towel would work. If you have a beach towel or a big bath towel, that would work really well. We will be using this when we're doing conditioning, and so you have something to lay down on while we're doing some of those activities. So please make sure that you bring a towel. Okay, let's see what else. Oh yes, of course. Please make sure you bring your instrument. Now I know that probably some of you have not played your instrument since May, and I understand that. So please this weekend do a couple things for me. Number one, get your instrument out. Make sure that you oiled the valves. Make sure that you have a working reed. Make sure that everything is working so that on Monday morning you're able to play and not be like, oh, my valves don't work, or like I don't have a good reed, all this stuff. We want to make sure that Monday morning we can hit the ground running. Please make sure your instrument is in a case. All right, don't just bring it like this, but bring it in its case. With that said, if you would like to leave your instrument at school overnight, especially if you have a big instrument, if you want to leave your instrument in a locker, that's perfectly fine. You should take your backpack to and from home each day. But if you'd like to leave your instrument overnight, that's perfectly fine. I'll leave that up to you. I will show you where you can leave your instrument overnight if you would like to do that. And lastly, I would just highly recommend that everybody get outside this weekend. If you have not been super active this summer, or if you've not been outside a lot, this next week could become as a little bit of a shock to your system. Like I said, we're going to be outside a lot. So if you've been sleeping in until noon and then playing Xbox in the basement for the next 8 hours, this is going to be quite a shock to your system. I hope none of you do actually do that. But get up early tomorrow and Sunday and so that when you're ready to go on Monday morning, maybe get out, go for a walk, play your instrument a little bit, again, so that we can hit the ground running on Monday morning. Okay, so I think that's it for kind of getting you ready for the week. Again, Monday morning, percussion, color guard, 8 o'clock, woodwinds, 8:20, brass, 8:40. You'll go until 4, then you come back from 7 to 9. The rest of the week, please be there between 8 and 8:20. We'll start promptly at 8:30, and again, we go till 4 and then 7 until 9, except for Friday. We'll have a performance at around 5 o'clock for parents. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email over this weekend. Otherwise, I can't wait to see you guys next week, and be well.